Norkamp. He's young, but he's got a lot of experience in him. Few adjustments he did there in the air with his hands, but he did a very nice solid jump. I think he'll be very happy with that. 71.5 meters. The judges also liked it, and that takes them in the lead, just in front of Estonia. From the United States of America, Arthur Trinan. Also a very young athlete with 16. And a lovely jump from Trinan. Got his own little fan club there. Great to see. 75.5 meters. That takes them into the lead with 16 seconds.
16 seconds over Switzerland and 17 over Estonia. A good start for Arthur Tyrone and the American team. Yeah, -7.5 compensation points there, so he did well with those conditions.
Zajek Urban from Slovenia. And what a great jump. This is how ski jumping should be. We should be seeing nice jumps like this. 75 meters. All these ski jumps have been very consistent. They really have. I think we will be in for some really, really far jumps today later on. That takes Slovenia into second place, but only 2 seconds behind the United States of America. Shumansky Ruslan from Ukraine. This is how far we got in the first round. The wind just out of the corridor, but he still has got 30 seconds on the gate. Also a very experienced athlete, 19 years old. He'll be having a deja vu from the morning. Or will he get green? Nope, he has to go back off the gate. He will now be hoping that he will be able to jump anytime soon, but I'm sure he will. The wind is looking a lot better than it was earlier on in the first round of the men's competition, which got cancelled, but now we are good to go for this second time. Going nicely back into the corridor. And we're getting ready again for the athlete from the Ukraine, Shumansky. And he definitely let that get to his nerves, going in and out on that gate. 83.5 meters. What a great jump from him. I think he'll be very, very happy with that. And that is one of the best jumps we've seen today. That takes Ukraine into first place, 16 seconds lead over the United States of America.
And really puts one down there. Pulls 16 seconds ahead of the American team.
From Poland, Jakob Sisla.
Wind and weather are back.
Even though the wind is definitely weaker than it was before, it is still a waiting game. It really is. And he gets the green light. And what a great jump for Jakob. He could really use that good wind he just had. He had great headwind on that jump with 76.5 meters. And he goes into second place, 7 seconds behind the Ukraine. Don't forget, his team member is still up there on the hill, so he is still to come. From Finland, Valtteri Holopainen. Just a quick standing after the first few jumpers. We have Ukraine in first place with a 7-second lead over Poland. In third we have the United States of America, 16 seconds behind. Then we have Slovenia for 18 seconds, Switzerland with 32 and Estonia with 33. So we are definitely in for a good race so far. But don't forget, their teammates are still coming. From Finland, Valtteri Holopainen. A very aggressive jump we just saw from Valtteri. Of course, some athletes have to stay calm and some of them don't like going in and out of that gate, but are very aggressive over the top, over after the takeoff. 77.5 meters that was for him. Third place for Finland with 8 seconds. From France, Lilian Triant. Also a very nice jump from this French athlete. Also very experienced athlete. I think he can be very happy with their jump. 73.5 meters.
3.5 meters for the French team.
Brings them in 5th place with 16 seconds, joint with the United States of America. From the Czech Republic, Jan John. That was a nice solid jump we saw from this. 66.5 meters. Very solid jump. Nice telemark at the ending. But the cross-country skiing is still to come and his teammate is still up there. That brings him in 9th place with 35 seconds behind the leader. From Japan, Koyotaro Yamazaki. 19-year-old, also very, very experienced Nordic Combined athlete. And what a great jump! One of the further jumps that we've seen today. With 83 meters.
Smack dab on 83 meters, tying the distance of the Ukrainian jumper. Look at that,
And they just snuck ahead of the Ukraine, bringing them into 1st place with 11-second lead. From Norway, Torje Seljeset.
teams, the ones always in there for the Nordic Combined team events. Our next team at the start, representing Norway, is Torje Seljeset.
Just waiting for the wind to get into the right corridor.
Last time around, and Helene said this is a new event for him. And again, a lot of pressure. That team did podium in this event last year, so they have high expectations. As Seljeset waits for the green light on the hill.
A very nice jump from the Norwegian athlete. A few adjustments he had to make just after the takeoff. That would have cost him a few meters, 77.5 meters. I'm sure he would have wanted a bit more, but that brings Norway into 3rd place with 13 seconds.
Third position, 13 seconds behind the leader, Japan. Looking at
From Austria, Andreas Greiferer,
next athlete in the top is
18-year-old. And what a jump from the Austrian, a lovely telemark and straight away into his flight position. 83.5 meters. The judges also like that very much, and that brings him into the lead just in front of Japan with 6 seconds.
6-second lead over the Japanese team. Still a very tight competition going into our last jumper of this first group of jumpers. Representing Germany, Benedikt Leber.
From Germany, Grabert Benedikt, the last jump of this first round. Grabert was a bit late on the takeoff there, just a tiny bit too late. 70 meters, I'm sure he would have wanted a bit more, but his teammate is still to come and they still have the cross-country race where they can really challenge themselves. That brings them into 10th place with 40 seconds behind Team Austria. Standings after the first round, Austria in 1st place with a lead of 6 seconds in front of Japan, Ukraine in 3rd and Norway in 4th. Very tight at the front, followed by Poland and Finland and the United States of America in 7th place.
Quite tight so far. We'll see what this second round of jumpers, the second group of jumpers brings. This will be our final
30 nations on the start at this moment of time. You're not seeing all the athletes which are here. On Saturday and Sunday we have more competitions with 51 athletes which will be on the start line. So I hope you've got your calendars free, because on Saturday and Sunday Nordic Combined from Lake Placid is on.
Separating out the field. These Nordic Combined jumpers can make it down there, but just not having the speed to get down the hill. An extra bench start would definitely help us.
Opening the second round of the men's ski jumping will be Pastaros Karel from Estonia. From Estonia, starting the second round off, Pastaros Karel. We have gone from gate 19 to gate 20. And a very nice solid jump from the Estonia athlete. 71 meters. A nice telemark landing in a very clean flight position.
The Estonia is now having big teams on the World Cup circuit for quite some time.
Great to see these smaller countries with not so many athletes being able to start in the team competition. Next up from Switzerland, the second brother, the older brother, Finn Kempf. And what a nice jump from Finn Kempf, the athlete from Switzerland. 80.5 meters for the 18-year-old.
Gold medalist from 1988, Calgary Olympics, doing his best to restart Nordic Combined in Switzerland. Still on a little bit of a hiatus, and it has a lot of history.
From the United States of America, Caleb Zuckerman. So a very, very experienced athlete, 19 years old. Nice flight from the American there. I'm sure the judges wouldn't have liked that when he didn't do his nice telemark landing all the way to the end, because that's what they really are looking for, the judges, a nice landing. That brings the Americans to second place, 5 seconds behind Switzerland. From Slovenia, Lovro Perkul Sajuntic. And what a great jump from the 16-year-old Slovenian. What a jump, 86.5 meters. Furthest jump that we have seen today. And that brings Slovenia up into first place with a 35 seconds lead over Switzerland. From the Ukraine, Alexandra Shokov-Piaz. Very nice and clean jump from the athlete from the Ukraine. He doesn't seem that happy, but I think he can be happy with that nice clean jump of 73 meters. It's not all over. They come into second place with a 24 seconds behind Slovenia. It's not all over yet. They still have the cross-country race. Next, representing Poland, Andrzej Walicek. I think the Polish athlete was probably hoping for a little bit more. The takeoff was a little bit late there, and that's when he lost a few meters. 73 meters. That will bring Poland into second place, 21 seconds behind Slovenia.
21 seconds behind Slovenia. Which takes us to our next team,
Representing Finland, Apeli Karislahti. Very, very nice jump for this young, talented athlete. 16 years old and 80.5 meters.
8.5 meters the distance there, and Finland moves into second place, 6 seconds.
Second place for Finland with 6 seconds behind Slovenia. Hands really nice beside his body, and then he really just lets the jump go all the way down. From France, Lubin Martin. The wind is definitely on our side now, getting all the green lights nice to come quickly. Nice solid jump from the French athlete there. 76.5 meters. I don't think he's too happy with that jump. That brings France into 5th place with 30 seconds behind Slovenia. From the Czech Republic, Lukas Dolezal. too confident on that jump. 75 meters for this athlete. A bit too aggressive jumping out over the top of the hill. Landing with a little telemark. This is where it's so important to do your telemark landing all the way to the end. It's about every single second because they have the cross-country skiing race afterwards. From Japan, Atsushi Narita. Both Japanese athletes have got a lot of experience. 19 years old. Just waiting for the wind to get into the corridor. Looking at the standings now, we are definitely in for a very exciting cross-country race later on. From Japan, Atsushi Narita. And he gets the green light. We wish him all the best. And a very nice solid jump from the Japanese athlete. I'm sure he's going to be very happy with that. He's shaking his hands a bit. 84 meters. I think he was expecting a bit more, but that takes them into the lead with 14 seconds over Slovenia. Straight away in the flight position and then landing with a telemark. From Norway, Even Leiner Lund, and he gets a green light straight away. A very nice jump for the Norwegian athlete at 83.5 meters. This is going to be very close if they can sneak ahead of Japan. And Norway a joint second with Slovenia, 14 seconds behind Japan, so everything is still in it. From Austria, Paul Wolcher, a very experienced athlete. He's had a few World Cup races. He has the green light. We wish him all the best. And a very nice jump from this Austrian athlete. Ooh. Always stay concentrated until the end. With a distance of 86 meters. A very clean flight and a very, very clean landing. And that's exactly what the judges want to see. That takes Austria into the lead, 24 seconds ahead of Japan. And the last athlete up on the hill is Richard Stenzel from Germany. And what a great last jump from the German athlete. With 88 meters to end this ski jumping competition today with a great jump. That brings Germany up to a joint 5th place after the ski jumping with Finland with 45 seconds behind Austria. We are in for a very, very exciting cross-country skiing race later. Austria in the lead by 24 seconds, followed by Japan. 39 seconds behind Austria, and Norway and Slovenia joint third place. Joint fifth place, we have Germany and Finland, who are 45 seconds behind. And also 9th, 10th, 11th place are all very, very tight, with France, Switzerland and the United States of America all within 10 seconds of each other. Let's just re-watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Walcher, Greiferer from Austria, the leading team. So that sums up the ski jumping competition for the men's team sprint. Don't go anywhere though, because the women's team sprint cross-country skiing race is going to be on shortly, followed by the men. But we also have to give them a bit of a rest so they can regenerate and energize. Thank you very much, and I will see you later.
We're done.
I'm just waiting to hear what Aunt Mag